Month before, I'd been sitting cross-legged on the thinly carpeted concrete floor of a seminar room at UCT's Graduate Business School. Our meditation session had ended. We waited on the cold floor for the next one to begin and for our purpose to be revealed, this time through the lens of the warrior yoga. The idea of purpose was both alluring and threatening. I glanced at the instructors. They glowed with the sort of pious purposefulness that brought to mind the halos on medieval saints. The male instructor, let's call him Cray, pushed his frameless glasses up his nose whilst he quoted poems by Rumi and philosophy from Heidegger. His female colleague, clad in thick tights and Arctic wear boots, said she found meaning in her violin performances. I congratulated myself on my excellent acting skills, which had allowed me to bluff my way into this select group of trainees. The couple were devoted meditators. Obviously, we have a deep practice. Cray gestured vaguely with an open palm at his colleague. It may or may not have been an opening for her to join hands with him. She just smiled and consulted the stack of notes balanced on her lap. You will need to decide your own path to mindfulness, she said. Like all good accolades, we lapped it up. Clearly, the only route to being a good coach was through mindfulness, and apparently mindfulness could only be achieved through Buddhism. Marie leant towards me. Over the course of the program, she'd shed the banker's uniform of white blouse, black suit pants and mid-height heels. Now her bob-length, rich mouse brown hair had acquired a curl, which softened her expression. She was a born-again Christian. I secretly say Amen instead of she whispered. I sniggered and shivered. I had thought from the beginning that doing yoga in a drafty business school lecture hall was intolerable, but so, I discovered, was laughing at the instructor. I can't help but wonder whether you use laughter and humour as a deflection for your discomfort, Penny, Cray said. I felt my cheeks redden and tighten into a sycophantic grin. I studied my hands, avoided eye contact, and pretended that my butt didn't feel like giant globules of frozen butter. Why couldn't purpose be funny and warm? Or at least be found in the room with the mountain views, instead of those overlooking the quadrangle inhabited by noisy MBA students. Around me, I felt 15 trainee coaches serenely nodding and contracting into a tighter circle to exclude me and my shallow laughter. The instructors nodded vigorously when another student suggested I might benefit from a silent retreat.